everybody. Hi. Hi, Silver Buster. Hi, Oxen. Hi, Fake Crate. Hi, everybody. Hi. Hi, welcome in. Hi. I said hi a lot. I'm very tired. Hi, everybody. I am Kawari Koi. I'm an anglerfish. And I'm out of it today. You're in the bed and comfy. I am Envy. I am an entire, fuck it, not even seven. I'm an entire Baskin Robbins full. Thanks, Oxen. Thank you so much. I'm an entire Baskin Robbins full of envy. I am 31 flavors of envious. I, I, okay, so I was tired yesterday. Today I almost canceled stream. I'll be very real. But then I needed something to like get the energy out, or else I wasn't gonna be able to sleep. But I was so tired that I was like lightheaded at work. It was an adventure. Oh, face, why are you breaking? My face is breaking more. I need to fix that. It's rude. It's utterly rude. We need to fix it over here. I am working on fixing things though, guys. I want you to know I am in fact fixing things. I think I fixed the clip thing now. I think I fixed the clip command. I think it does things now. Envious fish don't get Arby's. Well, I think I'm okay without the Arby's, but thank you. You're looking and realize you don't know all the context. What's the little creature in the love emote? I don't know. That's a Twitch one. That's one that comes with Twitch. I didn't make that one. I would love to know what it is aside from adorable. If somebody could share the lore there, that would be like ultra mega helpful. Because I don't know. That is something Twitch just gave me for being a streamer. Yeah. Most of my emotes are dad jokes. The ones I make are generally some sort of dad joke or pun, because that's what I do. Or portmanteau. I like playing with the English language like it's a jump rope. Coconut curry sounds delicious, but you just had dinner. I kind of wanted like dinner, but then I didn't dinner. Instead, I just grabbed a couple pieces of cheese and the leftover sloppy joe I made the other day, which was like 5 bites of sloppy joe, and then I have tea. I made myself chai, like a responsible adult. Yes. You assumed it was like a personification of my lore or something. Oh, that's a good idea, though. I should. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. That's going on the list, Silver Buster. Good job. Hot ta. Note time, yay. What kind of cheese? I have sliced Havarti because I like creamy cheeses and smoky cheeses, and Havarti's a little bit of both. And it goes really well as a grilled cheese. And I like grilled cheese an awful lot. I probably eat too many grilled cheese. Twitch assigns all streamers a default emote upon affiliate, just so if they get subs, there's an emote they can use. Gotcha. Heard good about Havarti, never tried it. Havarti is tasty. It's creamy like a brie without that top of the mouth, sort of almost stale, waxy taste that you get with a brie. And it's a little smoky like a Gouda, but not quite Gouda smoky, and it's not quite Edam or Edam. But it's tasty. Found some spicy smoked Gouda at Aldi the other day. Look forward to trying it tomorrow. That sounds tasty. Yeah, I'm working on more emotes, just so you guys know. Use mozzarella for grilled cheese, either grated or... Ooh, that sounds like a good idea. That does sound like a good idea. I keep string cheese in the freezer because I like mozzarella sticks, so I just kind of make them. Idam is the only cheese that's made back... Fake Crate, I think you got me with that one before. I remember that now. Let's go fishing. Hi, cute dragon, and be welcome. No, Oxen, I appreciate you. You're a good dude. You are a friend. I would have to be held at gunpoint to make an Ant Pope emote. Gomena sorry. Oh, that is something today, though. There was... Of course you do, Eric. Of course you do. Mr. Blobfish. Maybe a blobfish. that is something I've been considering. But now somebody said something about it. Mr. Blobbyfish. I don't know if we're gonna go that far. Hold on there, Satan. but I got picked on at work today. Schmoozy on the context of Ant Pope. So it's not as deep as it sounds. I hate ants. I think they're terrifying. They're one of God's mistakes. No, but seriously, ants terrify me. Ants scare the absolute bejesus out of me because they are made for war and pain and utter destruction. And it turns out that somebody has made a painting of the Ant Pope. And it's the worst, and I hate it, and it's my nightmares. And Eric and Oxen like to remind me of it on the regular. Thought it was Jeff Keighley bit Dorito Pope. I don't know that, Silverbuster. That's interesting. I'm gonna have to check whatever that is out. Because Dorito Pope is a series of words I didn't know could go together until just this moment. I did get picked on at work today though, you guys, and I feel like you would appreciate the absurdity of this. Because I came back into my office and there was a couple of my coworkers gathered around a spider, just kind of looking at it on the floor, but giving it a wide berth. Now, oh look, it's a little guy, and they went. We were trying to figure out what kind of spider it is, and I look at it, and it's like you can see his little teethies, and he's got little like white marks on him, and he's mostly black, and he's got a little bit of white, and he's not huge. He's just the right size to be a house spider or a garden spider. And they're just kind of staring at him, and I just grab a cup and a piece of paper and I take him outside and I put him in the grass and I make sure he's all far away from all the cars and everything. And I come back in and my one coworker looks at me and he goes, "So let me get this straight. You hate ants, but you like spiders." And I was just gonna squish the guy, and I was like, "I know, that's why I took him outside so he'd be safe from you." And he's like, but ants. You hate ants, but you will protect spiders. I went, "Yep." And he was trying to figure it out, and he could not make heads or tails of me. Just to add of him in a Dorito ad, the Dorito looks like a papal vestment hat. Oh, fascinating. That is wild. Interesting. I tried the off-brand Doritos from Aldi. They were very bland, do not deserve a pope. Your vote is still for Giant Meteor 2028 over Ant Pope Mr. Blobby. Well, you know what? I think I would choose Giant Meteor too if those are my two choices. I'm with you there, Eric. But we don't have a whole lot of time today because I am an Eepsy fish and I should do the Eeps today at a reasonable time o'clock. So I figured we'd have time for like one story, and we're gonna jump over to the game here in a second. But I want you guys to consider if we should do the doctor or the ape monster guy. I want you to think about that over the next few seconds because you're gonna have to make a decision. And yeah. Hi, hello, hi. Yes, Nimdoc or Benny. Yes. Those are your choices, cause otherwise it's gonna take too long. Ant Pope Mr. Blobby, you're running on a platform of free custard for some, ant bites for others. Yeah, I'm definitely voting for the Giant Meteor at that point. Sorry, Oxen. Meteor gets my vote. Both are pretty horrific. Yeah, both are pretty horrific. Considering hurts your brain cell, you shall pet the fish instead. Yay! Fish pet! Yay! Thank you! Thank you for head pats! Yay! Yay! Okay. So we have a vote for Nimdoc, the doctor. Going once? Going twice? Giant Meteor has a no custard policy. That's okay, he doesn't come with ant bites. Sorry, the Apophis Meteor ain't come until 2029 on Homestuck Day. Wow. Nimdoc is enough to be worth a short go. Alright, well it sounds like we're doing Nimdoc today.
Nimdoc, you are kindred spirit to me. Even if you don't realize it fully yet, you must sense it there in your blood and fiber. I've constructed an adventure of sorts to revive your failing memory. I want you to find
Oh.
lost tribe.
Oh,
of
this is gonna be a
humanity.
happy story,
And
isn't it?
continue your
Hey, Wubba.
endless
I didn't realize that was you. Hi, Wubba. Uh-huh.
This
Uh-huh.
compound looks familiar. But
You don't
why
say.
would Am bring me here to look for a lost tribe? There are gates and fences. Who could be lost in such a secure area?
Is sound okay? Does sound need to be adjusted at all? Are we doing okay? Do I need to make fix? Let me know, okay? Sound is okay? Thank you, Eric. Talk to the prisoner. Yeah, they already mentioned his doctoral comrade. Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
Why are you imprisoned here? You have the features of a man of intellect.
Is this an official interrogation, Nimdok?
Phrenology reference.
You know me?
I thought I did. Until you had me arrested for refusing to condone your experiments.
Oh. Why would I bother to have you
Why
imprisoned?
would I bother to have you imprisoned like this?
The regime needed answers, but I stood in your way. Well, now you have them.
You are saying we were colleagues of some kind? Ridiculous.
There's no need to distance yourself from me. I was once your friend. Now I am your enemy.
Experiments? I know nothing of experiments.
Your sense of humor is as sick as your methods, Doctor. How can you act so innocent after having maimed or killed hundreds in the name of science?
Do you know of the lost tribe? I must find it.
Haven't you taken enough subjects for your experiments, Doctor? Or are there more mass graves to fill?
Happy, 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 happy talk.
I know nothing of what you talk about. This conversation is over.
Historical data. Auschwitz was the infamous Nazi concentration camp established at which Dr. Mengele, the Angel of Death, engaged in the most noxious and fearful experiments on humans the world had ever seen. Mr. Mengele here is going to have such a happy and optimistic adventure. Yeah, we're having a feel-good time, guys.
You must let me leave. I have urgent business elsewhere.
I cannot let you pass, Doctor. You're due in surgery. Dr. Mengele's orders.
Am.
I cannot open it. The door must be locked.
Fine, surgery.
Where have you been, Nimdok? We are waiting on you to perform.
You were waiting for me?
I am sorry that I will not be able to assist in the operation. After all, this may be the last opportunity we have together before the end of the war to finish our research.
Ah, yes, the research. Let us talk about this research.
We will have time for that after the surgery. Meet me at the complex later.
I cannot take this down. It is fastened too securely.
Okay, fine. Can't take the lamp. I guess I'm just walking to the...
Finally, Doctor.
Oh, goody.
Everyone's waiting on your expertise. I'm sorry, Doctor. The ether is necessary for the surgery.
What is your function?
I will be administering ether to the subject throughout this procedure. We would not want this little maggot to stir and ruin your handiwork.
What am I to do?
Ah, you are testing me because I'm new here.
Today's procedure requires the removal of the lower section of the subject's spinal cord.
Jesus fuck.
What is the purpose of such a procedure?
You and Dr. Mengele will process the spinal fluid from this and the other adolescent subjects. The fluid will then be used to formulate the serum.
What is the nature of this serum?
I cannot reveal sensitive regime secrets in such a public setting. You need not worry, Doctor. I remember my military training as well as my medical knowledge.
What is Dr. Mengele's position?
Dr. Mengele is the master surgeon of this facility and one of the regime's finest minds. You are fortunate to be his associate.
I will begin the procedure momentarily.
It will be an honor to work under you, Dr. Nimdok.
This is similar to a real moral argument that came up recently. A woman who had worked for the SS had been found a year or two ago, and she was incredibly senile in her advanced age. It was the argument of if people like that should still be tried for their crimes in such complicated circumstances. Obviously, she was still tried and punished, but it posed a frequently analyzed question. That is a really heady thing. Oh boy. There's like... On the one hand, there's no taking back the actions, the absolute evil that you have done. But at the same time, are you still even you at that point? You know? You gotta wonder.
He is not conscious.
Okay, so...
There. It is done. It is done. But this
Kind of like
child
in
will
Planescape, the
never walk
protagonist.
again.
The subject did not look like the athletic type. He will probably not miss the use of his legs. You have done well, Doctor. You are truly a butcher.
Christ on a cracker jack.
This must be the recovery room. This patient will never recover. This patient has been too damaged by his surgery to live a normal life. It is difficult to see what purpose this surgery serves other than to mutilate the patient.
Can I talk to the gallery? No.
The gallery looks pleased with the operation.
Depends on what the purpose of the penal law is. Is the purpose to punish, to rehabilitate, or to isolate and remove the person from society? Technically, there are 5 primary potential motivations or purposes, and different judicial systems prioritize different ones. Punishment, to isolate or remove, are the most common purposes. In a system like that, the correct answer is to still prosecute. I mean, yeah, there's no rehabilitating for certain.
The extinction of the lost
And
tribe
that-
is near at hand. The regime shall vanquish all of its enemies.
Yeah, that's not a moral answer, it's an amoral answer focused on the technically correct choice according to the structure and intent of the system. What are you gonna say to the poster?
A youth with 1945 stamped beneath. There is something familiar about this.
Makes complete technical sense in every argument. It does. You also get into, like, with the question you pose, Silverbuster. It's interesting in that you do have the technical and you do have the moral, and sometimes they're opposite continents. You debated cases like that in grad school? I can only imagine what that would have been like.
How could you so foolishly be caught into fires?
I was trying to escape, but I was so weak. I fell and got caught.
Why do you risk escaping in such poor physical condition?
That timing was hardly of my own choosing. I learned that I was to be among the next batch of volunteers.
For what were you being given the privilege to volunteer?
Experimentation, they say. Extinction is more like it. Surely you, of all people, know the regime's plan for the lost tribe.
At the very least, you can say with complete confidence that the idea of a moral society is a phantasm. Morality does not apply to large group dynamics. I was reading something recently that was discussing how, I'm not going to get it entirely right, but the basic crux of it was more or less that any society larger than 500 people begins to degrade the rights of that society in small ways before, escalating to larger ways.
I will call the guard.
Why?
But
So
around
the guard
500
can
is the
taunt
prime,
me as I
the
die
prime
a slow
social
death.
wellness group. One wasn't very heated, to be honest. The debate on what constitutes degrading treatment, cruel and inhumane treatment, or torture was much more heated, and you got yelled at a lot by some people. Interesting.
There is nothing I can do for you.
Fate Crate, I
You can at
always
least
remember
help me end my misery.
the George
that would
Carlin
give you the
bit
pleasure of seeing another one of
about
us
rights.
die, you cold-hearted bastard.
You debated whether stress position, sleep deprivation, neutral load,
You get
verbal
only
abuse,
one
and
warning,
waterboarding
Doctor.
fell into it. Oh,
Dr.
Eric, that
Mengele's
must have
orders
been
cannot be
fascinating.
disobeyed. Go to surgery at once.
The only rights that are real are the ones you can personally defend with force. I mean, you've got some truth there. Everything else is delicate social right. Yeah, George Carlin. I love going back and listening to his. I can't call it stand up, but listening to his shows, and he's got a whole 10-minute rant about how rights aren't rights; they are privileges.
It is done.
Okay, we already talked
But
about that.
this child will never walk again.
The subject
But
did
no
not
way.
look like the
Political power
athletic
grows
type.
from the barrel of a
He will
gun.
probably not
I mean,
miss the use of
I
his
think
legs.
it was
You have
Jefferson.
done well, Doctor.
Like Thomas
truly
Jefferson,
a
who said
butcher.
something that the only way to maintain a free society is to have a revolution every 20 years or something like that. Only ones. Anything that's larger than a tiny hamlet or a large school creates impersonality and disconnection. They stop being people. Yeah. The only ones you considered torture were waterboarding and prolonged sleep death. Not short term. That did not win you friends among people who considered all of it torture. I mean, I can see both sides of that argument, and I can see how that would get very heated. Morality is a paradigm for thinking about individual behavior, not group behavior. I mean, isn't that part of the argument between morality and ethics right there? I don't think I can take the patient.
There is nothing I can do for him.
I can't talk to any of you, right? Okay. Vent, hi.
There is heat coming out of this vent.
Swallow the patient.
There is a passage here.
So that's the thing, Wubba. He's not an anesthesiologist, he's an anesthetist. And the game was very particular about that. Okay, use the vent.
I smell
You don't think
burnt
you can play this
flesh.
game?
But this is
Especially as part
obviously
of the game
not
without being
a
done for some
kitchen.
topical discussion. Yeah.
According to these records, hundreds of corpses were
This is
incinerated
definitely one of the
here.
darkest things we've done. I'm glad you guys are able to have a sense of maturity in the
These
discussion here.
pliers must be
Very
used for
grateful for it.
extracting gold fillings and teeth from the corpses.
Yeah, no, we wouldn't be playing this story if I didn't think I could trust. Oh my god.
It would be suicide to be caught with such sensitive records.
Kratos most likely to be a villain, surely. No! Still doesn't get it. He's forgetting what he learns right after he's... Exactly.
These ovens are more monstrous than anything Am has ever constructed.
Are you perhaps developing a conscience here?
There is an inscription on the watch, but it is written in Latin. It has been a long time since I have seen ether used as an anesthetic.
I think I know scientific basis. The anesthetic is used by medical personnel to produce a loss of sensation, however it may also be used to induce a subject under questioning to talk more freely. So...
I do not know what to do with this.
Historically, Italians do a lot of shooting themselves.
Oh, that feels much better.
The ether should relieve the pain.
I feel so lightheaded, so sleepy.
These pliers must be used for extracting gold fillings and teeth from the corpses.
You have had your warning, Doctor.
Oh.
The regime does not tolerate disobedience.
Chad
You
is a
are to
Chad
die
country.
in the manner of all of the regime's enemies.
Well,
Nimdok, I'm disappointed in you. You still have much to remember, much more pain to feel, much to relive, much more to answer for. Yes, return to the research camp
the country.
later, when you're ready to search for the lost
let's try that again.
Who among you shall go next?
We're gonna resolve Nimdok here. We're already neck deep, might as well keep going.
Nimdok, you are kindred spirit to me. Even if you don't realize it fully yet, you must
There
sense
is
it there
a
in
manga
your
I've been
blood
wanting
and
to
fiber.
read for a while
I've
that's
constructed
honestly
an
kind of
invention
reminiscent of
to
this story
revive your
right
fading
here.
memory. I want you to find the lost tribe of humanity and continue your eminent scientific research.
I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's something like
This
when I was in prison
compound
for, or
looks
somebody in prison for
familiar.
300 years or something like
But
that.
why would Am bring me here to look for a lost tribe? There are gates and fences. Who could be lost in such a secure area?
And the basic premise of it is, or imprisoned for
Where have you
300
been,
years, something
Nimdok?
like that.
We are waiting on you to perform.
You were
Somebody,
waiting for
the
me?
penal
I
system
am sorry
has
that I
developed
will
to
not
the
be able
point
to assist in the operation.
where,
After all, This may be the last
are
opportunity
punished
we have together before the
to
end
an
of the
almost
war.
interminable
to
level because they
finish
figured
our
out how
research.
to maintain a sort of
Yes,
life stasis
the research.
to allow
Let
you to
us
carry
talk
out
about this
the appropriate
research.
sentencing.
We will have time for that after the surgery. Meet me at the complex later.
Yeah, look at the books. To the curtain.
Finally, Doctor. Everyone's waiting on your expertise.
This must be the recovery room.
No talking to you.
There is heat coming out of this vent.
I wonder if I can. No, because I need the ether. So I need to do the monstrous thing. Well, shit.
There. It is done. It is done. But this child will never walk again.
The subject did not look like the athletic type. He will probably not miss the use of his legs. You have done well, Doctor. You are truly a butcher.
Hooray! Everything I've always wanted. Hooray. Hooray.
I smell burnt flesh. But this is obviously not a kitchen. According to these records, hundreds of corpses were incinerated here. These ovens are more monstrous than anything Am has ever constructed.
I don't know how to use the. Oh no.
I have not felt such heat since I lived in the Brazilian rainforest. These ovens are more... I cannot reach through the chicken wire.
Okay,
It
I wanna
has been a long time since I have seen
try to use the
ether
pliers
used
and the
as
victim
an
hanging out.
anesthetic.
No, I used the ether on him last time. What I was thinking is I might need to use the ether on the guard. So that way he doesn't decide that I should go and, you know...
I do not know what to do with these.
Okay, well then...
It has...
Clearly we need to use this on the victim. We did that.
Oh, that feels
We'll
much
try the
better.
pliers next.
Thank you. Thank you. Listen, I heard this in the hospital when the doctor thought I was sleeping. Waken the sleeper. Utter the truth. And kiss him.
He is free, but he has lost consciousness.
Ether is truly something not to mess with. It's true. It's true.
Do you know of the lost tribe? I must find it.
Haven't you taken enough subjects for your
I've
experiments,
done
Doctor?
plenty of stupid
Are
and
there
fun
more
things,
mass
and
graves
I
to
will never
fill?
touch ether.
Why are you imprisoned here? You have the features of a man of intellect.
Is this an official interrogation, Nimdok? Or are you mocking me?
You know me?
I thought I did. Until you had me arrested for refusing to condone your experiments.
We already
I
talked.
know nothing of what you talk about. This conversation is over. I do not know what to do
Okay,
with
fine.
these.
Hold on. Propaganda minister Goebbels used media such as radio and posters to sway public opinion in favor of Nazi policy. That he did.
You must let me leave. I have urgent business elsewhere.
I cannot let you pass, Doctor. You're due in surgery. Dr. Mengeles orders.
Alright, back to the surgery.
Continue your research. The extinction of the lost tribe is near at hand. The regime shall vanquish all of its enemies.
I'm glad I didn't eat before stream because my stomach is already turning. Who would ever do such a thing? No one today would ever do anything like that. Sarcasm.
This
Police
man's
days, the way laughing
eyes
gas was
have
used,
been
so Lucy
surgically
Goosey is not a
removed.
substitute.
The
Yes.
surgeon who did this has great skill. Incredible! A wire connects this patient's optic nerve to a jar containing 2 human eyes.
Jesus fuck!
Who did this to you? He has great surgical skill.
Please disconnect the wires.
Why are your optic nerves wired to the eyeballs in the jar?
Please disconnect the wires.
You say anything else at this moment? He
What
asks this
have you
question.
done to deserve removal of your eyes?
Please disconnect the wires.
I do not know what to do with these.
Okay.
I do not know what to do with
What's
these.
terrifying is that not only did such things happen in real life, but these horrific experiments and their results in some cases really did lead to breakthroughs in medical and scientific research when the documentation was discovered later. It's true. It's awful and it's true.
No, no. The wires, they hurt.
How are you feeling?
My back hurts, and I cannot move my legs.
Do you know who I am?
You are Nimdok? You are more frightening in person than in legend.
What do you know of me?
The things you do are terrible. We small ones are your lab rats.
Are you saying that the doctors here have been using children for experimentation?
No, not all the doctors. You and Dr. Mengele sent all the good doctors to the prison yard.
So, I am a legend to you.
Yes, but we have our own
Silverbuster, you're
legends.
entirely
Legends
right.
that owe nothing to your regime. You will fail, no matter how many of us you cut apart.
Why do you say that the regime will fail?
The golem will finish you. It will not be mastered by your regime. the golem will wake up, and when it sees with its own eyes the evil you have done, it will turn on you and save us.
Get some rest.
We will not rest until your regime is destroyed.
Okay, let's double check in. The sleeper's this golem. I've taken the pliers. Why are you telling me to walk to the pliers? Okay, I guess I have double pliers now.
I do not know what to do with these.
Here for each hand? Yes, clearly.
I should keep this. It may prove useful. I do not...
Okay. And if I take the jar...
Oh, no!
You get
The
upset.
wires!
I see.
They burn!
Why are your optic nerves wired to the eyeballs in the jar?
Please, disconnect the wires.
Saw the stream skip a bit on your end. Now you feel like you're time traveling through this hallucinatory nightmare. That was my
I
next
do
thought
not
too,
know
but
what to do
apparently
with
not.
these.
What I'm thinking...
This patient has been too damaged by his surgery to live a normal life. This patient will never recover.
Alright, we're gonna go back outside.
Emergency! The prisoners have seized the compound. Gather all research materials and evacuate to the bunker. Evacuate!
These files appear to have been packed in a hurry.
Music is so out of tone. It is.
It would be suicide to be caught with such sensitive records. I should keep this. It may prove useful.
I guess I can't just use the records.
According to these records,
Okay.
I do not You must let me go. With these materials, I may be able to remedy the atrocities I have committed.
How can you possibly undo an unspeakable crime such as this? You can't fool me, Nimdok. You are an unredeemable butcher. But you are one of us, like it or not.
Why do you say that I am one of you?
You denied your heritage and turned your own parents into the regime. But you're still a member of the Lost Tribe. That makes your crimes all the more heinous.
Does that mean you will allow me to go?
It means that you should have a chance to witness the full extent of your crimes. Then we'll hunt you down and kill you like the dog you are.
I must leave this place. It seems I was once the wolf. Now, I am the quarry. Faces. Faces of people in torture. I know this place. Some of my greatest accomplishments were made here. Morphogenics, the ability to reorganize DNA at will. Did Am discover my work in this area? Is this how he was able to alter Benny and play other cruel tricks on the rest of us? It is.
Teletype. You're right, Silverbuster.
A teletype machine. There is
entirely
a
right.
message in it. It is. The message reads, cease all work on Project Perfect Image. Confidential. The leader is dead, having looked on the face of the future using the prototype device. This leaves the regime ripe for invasion. Destroy all work in progress. This technology must not be allowed to fall into the hands of the enemy.
Altering DNA would do basically nothing on that
Legends are
time scale. Yeah.
true. This must be the golem of Lost Tribe folklore.
Mirror, polished glass that forms miniatures by reflection, something that gives true represent. Okay.
This resembles a light switch. This golem appears to be made of steel and molded clay. Such a strange combination of scientific plans and mystic symbols. This has something to do with the golem, but the meaning is not clear. This vat contains a silvery liquid. Mercury, perhaps.
There's a door. Scientific plans, mystic symbols, same thing, just different notation. What happens if I use the switch?
Such a strange combination of scientific plans and mystic symbols. This has something to do with the golem, but the meaning is not clear. I see a mirror. It was obscured by the light. What is this mirror doing here?
Yeah, touch Mercury, that's good for you.
No reaction. This golem has no soul. I do not know what to do with these. I should keep this. It
Okay,
may
fine.
prove useful.
I don't think I should use the scalpel on you, Golem.
I
but-
do not know. This vat contains.
I wonder.
I do not know. I dare not return to the camp. I doubt the prisoners will give me a second chance.
Oh, I wonder if I talk to them. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I have not seen so many corpses since... my memory is not what it used to be. This wall is permeable, like a shimmering curtain. I can almost pass through the wall, but something holds me back. This wall faces... This wall faces...
Mercury is
faces
strange and
of
particularly
people in torture.
generationally destructive. There was an incident where mercury was dumped offshore in Japan, and the people ended up consuming things from the area. Many children ended up being born deformed, as like other heavy materials, mercury is absorbed into the fetus rather than purged by the placenta. A very notorious photo of a mother raping her daughter brought attention to yes! Not even to mention, all of the mercury, rivers and things in ancient tombs. Ironic property of light that it can... Oh, I see what I should do. I am being dumb.
It is gold. This liquid... This vat contains a silvery liquid. Mercury, perhaps. This liquid... This vat contains... The man caught in the barbed wire said to waken the sleeper, utter the truth, and kiss him.
I want you to regret.
The truth is that I regret
I'm too
any
hopeful, I'm
crimes I
sure.
committed in my past life. Nothing happened. The truth is that this is all an illusion manufactured by Am.
Got to wake it up first.
Nothing
I
happened.
thought that was how I woke it up.
Gollum, wake up! Nothing happened. This is pointless. This vat This looks like it is made of paper, but even that is more than I deserve to eat.
I think I've done something wrong.
This resembles a light switch. This vat contains a seal.
Stop talking.
I do not know. I must be feverish. I am having hallucinations again. It is too
I
heavy.
think you remember something with either the eyes or the watch was used. Been a bit since you saw this game. Well, I've lost the eyes, so that's helpful.
I should keep this. It may prove useful.
Some versions of the golem concept you've heard of, and you don't remember if they're fiction versions or the myth versions. And yes, you get the humor in that distinction. Said there's a scroll or chem that goes into Golem's head. Yeah.
That will not fit into box. I do not understand any of these papers. I should keep this. It may prove useful.
I've tried giving him the watch. Psych profile. Let's see if you give me a hint here. Ironic property of light is that can blind an observer if it's bright enough. So...
I would all. This liquid is thick, like molasses. This vat contains a silvery liquid. Mercury, perhaps. I do not know
I
what
think
to do
I
with
might have
these.
hit a point where I functionally soft-locked myself. You're checking, Wubba? Okay. 'Cause I'm thinking I might have soft-locked myself here by losing my
I
eyes.
dare not return to the car. This wall is permeable, like a shimmering curtain. This wall faces.
We just tried pushing the wall.
This wall is faces.
You're not helpful.
Faces of people in torture.
I want to give the box to the wall. Okay. Oh no.
I should keep this.
Some games from this era still made it necessary to save off and not soft lock oneself.
This wall is
Yeah,
faces.
I think I might have soft locked. Take the mirror back out of the. I've tried. It won't let me. Because I'll go to the doorway, right? And I will use the switch. And I will look at the
This
vat.
vat contains a silvery liquid. Mercury, perhaps.
And then I go to take.
This liquid is thick,
And it won't
like
let me.
molasses.
Should we restart?
This resembles This liquid is thick, like molasses.
Should we restart? Because I forgot to save. We could restart and we could rush through a lot of this. I'm not seeing anything else. I tried swallowing the liquid.
This looks like it is made of paper, but even that is more than I deserve to eat.
Oh, pliers is actually a good idea.
I do not know what to do with these.
But apparently not the right one. So we are going to load. We're going to restart. We're going to not be dumb this time. We'll be quick. We can rush through a lot of this.
But why would bring me here? There are gates.
Unflip switch, maybe it's dangerous.
Where have you been, Nimdok? We are ready.
You?
I am after.
We don't need
Finally,
to relive all the horror conversations. We can just kind of brush through some of this.
This must be... There is here... I smell...
Yep. You smell horrors. Unfortunately, this one requires some dialogue choices, so skipping things may be a mistake. But we'll go back and we'll have dialogue. I just want to make sure I get everything.
According to...
See man-made horrors beyond your comprehension. Yep.
Do you know...
You are Nimdok?
So, I am a legend to you.
Yes, but we have our own legends. Legends that owe nothing to your regime. You will fail, no matter how many of us you cut apart.
Why do you say that the regime will fail?
The golem will finish you. It will not be mastered by your regime. The golem will wake up, and when it sees with its own eyes the evil you have done, it will turn on you and save us.
What do you know?
The things you do are terrible.
Are you saying...
No, not...
How I...
My back.
Get some rest.
We will not rest until your regime is destroyed.
Why are you...
No, no. The wires, they hurt. No, no.
I wonder if I give him some ether. That help?
This should ease your suffering.
The things I see now, a trinity of three beasts, one like us, one from the east, one from the steppes. They speak in numbers. A lost tribe of our brothers sleeping on the moon.
Well, that's something
They
we
sleep
didn't get
in
last time.
darkness, unseen by the beasts. Such a vision. So
I tried cutting the wires last time, Webba, but like I tried using the pliers.
I do not know what to do with these.
Why no scalpel?
I do not...
That's why. Let's save real quick.
Emergency. Gather all. Emergency. The prisoners have seized the compound. Gather all research materials.
That's an idea. I burn the papers?
I do not understand any of these papers.
Because I feel like the eyes need to go to the golem. The golem, forgive me.
That will not...
Sometimes you'll accept walk to the door, sometimes you require a look at the door.
It would be so... This lever must be used for setting the oven temperature. These ovens are more... I should keep this. It may
I
prove
soft-locked
useful.
myself. I think that's exactly what had happened, yeah. You looked it up, you won't spoil it though? Okay. Was it the eyes?
How are
My back.
Get some rest.
We will not rest until
No.
you're.
It was way before the eyes, oh boy.
A youth. There is some... A youth. With... There is some... The prisoners blocked the gate. I must persuade them to let me pass. I should keep this. It may prove useful.
I used ether on him? Oh. Ooh. Greeks when the Trojan War with soldiers passed through the gate of Troy by hiding inside a wooden horse. Okay. Where would I hide the eyes?
It is
There we
safely
go.
hidden in the box.
Okay, that makes sense. Alright, let's... I know I'm safe scumming right now. I know exactly what I'm doing. But I don't want to redo this.
You must let me go. With
Why?
these materials, I may
Nimdark,
be able
I
to
want you to
remedy
at
the
least acknowledge
atrocities I
what you've
have
done.
committed.
You can't fool me, Nim. But you are one of us. Like
Why
you deny. Does that make...
does the...
It means that you should have a... Then we'll hunt you...
I must leave this place. It seems I was once the wolf. Now, I am the quarry. Faces of people in... I have... Ah! I know this place. Some of my... more for did our... It is... I'll tell it... The message read, this... The legends are true. This must be the golem of lost tribe folklore. Is that... I see a mirror. What is this mirror doing here?
Okay.
I don't... These eyes fit into the
Aha!
column sockets perfectly.
What do you have to say?
This resembles... Such a strength. This has something to... No reaction. Gollum, wake up. Nothing happened. This...
Did I soft-lock myself again by not doing the... We'll figure this out. Curse you, Harlan Ellison. Curse you being willfully obtuse.
I dare not return to the camp. This wall is permeable, like a shimmering curtain. I can almost pass through the wall, but something holds me back.
Use the mirror on the notes. Oh, that's a good idea.
I do not know what to do with these. I do not...
Use mirror on you. Oh.
I do not know...
No.
Oh my God! It is true! 1945! Turning my Jewish parents over to the Nazis for extermination. I have found the lost tribe. It is me!
Okay. The Wailing Wall is a holy place in the city of Jerusalem that commemorates the Jews' sorrows. Okay, so back to the wall.
I dare not
Can you talk to the wall now? No.
This wall faces... This wall is faces...
Okay. What did that say again? We're missing something here, Kawari. What are we missing?
I do not know.
Okay, cool.
I do not. I do not. I do not. I do not. That will not fit. I do not.
See, last time I tried to talk to the golem, I'd wake up.
Gollum, wake up. Nothing happened. This is pointless.
I didn't get the same options as last time because I skipped that one conversation, and that might be...
I would all. I should.
All you can do now is use the wailing wall. Okay. I didn't think to use the wailing wall.
I dare not return to the camp.
Okay.
I doubt the.
Yeah, I can't wake the golem up because I'm smart.
I am passing
I
through
could've
the
sworn
wall.
we'd used the wall, but I guess I
You're
have.
not as alike as I thought, Nimdak. The spark of humanity somewhere. Always that wretched little spark. You've confronted your past, but you refuse to continue your research. That's what I asked you to do. Since you now identify with your victims, I suppose it's only right that I let you experience their tortures too. Who among you shall go next?
Well, wasn't that all feel good and stuff? Ugh. So I guess we'll be doing Benny next. I'm gonna go ahead and save. I just want to see how his starts. We're probably not going to be doing much at all, but I want to see how his starts.
Benny, you know you've always been my favorite torture tool. Well, I'm giving you now a chance to stoop to new lows, to give in to your bestial desires. I'm going to let you find some food to eat. I'll even repair your brain so that you can think normally again and savor the horror of your repast.
This cavern isn't like any of the others Am has sent me to. It's full of life, not death.
Yeah, Benny, we're gonna be doing this next time, buddy. You are going to be my next episode. I think we need a little bit of a palate cleanser after that. What do you guys think? I think it would be nice if we did something maybe a little more chill after that, because that felt so happy and so good and just a real feel-good time of horrors. Yeah. So hi, hello again, hello. We got through Nimdak, although maybe not the best options, cause your fish can be kinda dumb, but we survived and we got through, and that's one more down. I might at some point go back and try to get the best endings on my own, just to see how deep and how fucked up this game can get. Because I have a feeling that rabbit hole goes a lot deeper. Anyway, I should find something fun for us. I should find something fun and lighthearted and not trauma-inducing. Doesn't that sound like a great time? Ha! 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 I'm trying. My brain is currently full of fuck. You're fun. Yeah, no, my brain is currently full of fuck. Hold on. I'm sure there's a Kawaii solution. Maybe play a Mario game? Well, I do need to go to bed kind of early tonight, so I don't want to get too deep into a Mario. You know what we could do? Maybe like a round or two of Pokemon Snap. That might be a little better. Hey Nano Lather, welcome in. I have no luck and I must scream. Literally what we should do now is a little video reaction. Well, if you have any recommendations, Bubba, I'm all ears. I am super into the idea. I have no luck and I must scream. I have not heard of this one. So please give me a moment here. It's the latest from the Dungeon Soup Chaotic Good Barbarian. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna have to rearrange a couple things here. Hold on. Fish, you can do this. Let's see what this is. Ah! Stop yelling at me. Stop looking at me, Swan. Yeah. Okay, let's see this thing Eric suggested. Okay. You guys are gonna have to be a little patient with your fish because I'm figuring out how to place myself and everything. I'm adorable. I promise. I'm adorable. Making sure I have it set up right. Be patient. I appreciate it. This is the first time I've done something like this that wasn't GDQ. So let's give it a try.
Oh, nice.
Sound now? Hold on. Try again. Okay, Ken, now. Okay.
Huh?
Yeah. I figured it out. Let's watch.
Oh, nice.
That's been my pot of gold.
Oh,
Why
darn.
is that?
But I'll let you have it in exchange for your soul.
Yeah, that's
What does a
the
leprechaun want with a soul?
that's the
Well,
Warwick
that
Davis
doesn't work for
leprechaun.
me.
Tough luck, gobshite.
Then it appears we're at an impasse. How about we settle this over some games of chance?
Go on.
If I win, you forfeit your gold to those in need.
And when I win?
If you win, you take the gold and my soul, if you're able.
I'll be very able. I accept these terms.
6 fingers. Yes.
What did you have in mind?
How about a 1 to 7?
He
Loser
sounds like
chooses
Darby
each
O'Gill and
game.
looks like
Very
Warwick
well,
Davis's
but I go
leprechaun.
first.
Okie dokie.
I decide to roll this 20-sided die. Oh, I'm sure I'm feeling generous today. I would
Way to
win
go,
on a
Kawari,
20.
referencing a 1950s Disney movie.
Oh, that's too bad, boy. Must
Math
be
Magic
leprechaun
Rocks.
luck.
Well played.
My turn.
I'm waiting.
First one to sneeze
Okay.
wins.
Well, that's a
Oh,
strange
no.
fucking game. Huh? I didn't even know it works like that. How fun.
First to get struck by lightning wins.
Huh? That's ridiculous. Why, it's broad daylight outside.
How
8d6
fortunate.
lightning damage.
Very
8d6
clever.
lightning
Was I still
damage.
a boy tree?
First to get struck by lightning twice.
Well, that's just statistically impossible. You little
Wait,
shite.
wasn't there a person who got struck by lightning something like 5 or 6 times over the course of their life? Am I remembering that correctly? There was like one lady who's actually been struck like a good handful of times. Am I hallucinating that? You think 9 is the record? Holy shitballs! Oh my god! Ah! I mean, on the one hand, the lightning fractal scarring looks really cool. On the other hand, ugh.
No matter. I'm still
So Mystic
winning.
Creature can survive too.
Winning.
7
First to
is the
get
highest?
mauled by
Okay.
a pack of wild velociraptors.
Wild velociraptors at this time of year. Is this part of
Who's Eon?
that makes 5.
First to feel a slight boost in confidence wins.
Yeah, you know what? I'm feeling good. I'm up 6-0. Just fun to go.
First to spontaneously have their skin turned inside out, their limbs, eyes, and teeth wither and decay,
Bro,
becoming
what?
nothing more than a pitiful slug whose only existence is to wriggle in pain for all eternity. Wins.
Brother, why?
Fuck. Fuck everything.
Congratulations. Oh, but look at you. Seems you're unable to claim your prize. Guess your luck has finally rung out.
Wait, what did that say? What did that say? Hold on,
Has
hold on.
finally
Hold
rung
on,
out.
Give me.
To claim your prize.
Look at that floppy thing. It's goddamn disgusting.
Guess your luck has finally rung out.
Don't you mean run out? Squirt of lemon.
Disney evil. Brother, why? That might end up in my lexicon now. You might have infected me, Eric. Holy shit, you might have infected me. Holy shit. Holy shit. What even? Good job. There is worse infections, yes. You are hallucinating the entire world, for you are a brain in the jar, and the jar is your body. Got it, Good Barbarian series is hilarious. It low-key reminds me of, Ogloff. It's like a more willfully chaotic Ogloff. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just fish. I just... You can see it? Legit. It's not just me. Cool. Hooray! Hooray! Fish victory! But no, So, yeah, that... Wow. That wow. I'm trying to look through real quick, see if I have anything that I watched recently that isn't just karaoke songs. But no, mostly been karaoke songs. Cool. Way to be, Kiwari. Ogloff is still much less disturbing than some of the ones you remember from way back in the day. Some of which you remember the comics from, but forgot the names of. I mean, okay, I used to read things like Darwin Carmichael is Going to Hell, which was hilarious and adorable. Questionable content. I had a lot of comparisons to Hannelore and questionable content. And I mean, I liked questionable content before then, but then Hannelore happened, Yeah, it's still running. I'm at least 1,000 behind. Serenity rose when that happened. That's been forever. Oh god, what else? XKCD, of course, because nerd reasons. Because you can't not nerd reasons. Actually, you mentioned Steam Powered Giraffe. I have heard their cover of Moon River, but nothing, unfortunately nothing compares to Pink Pony Club for me nowadays, because Pink Pony Club is phenomenal. Pink Pony Club, the Steam Powered Giraffe cover of Pink Pony Club stands alone, in my humble opinion. Something about I think I mentioned this, what was it, last night when we were talking, something about the way the spine is able to hit like all of those octaves and just bounce between them like he is a little bouncing ball is well, it's special. It's utterly unique and the spine. And yes, no, there was something I saw earlier that I'm now forgetting, and I feel very dumb. You still read QC, SP, and OOTS, and a newer current one called SideQuested, along with a new one from the creators of D20 Monkey called Innsmouth Garden Society. Oh, that reminds me. Should show those who haven't been inducted to the cult. Yes, we should. Let me get this pulled up for Steam Powered Giraffe, and then I might have one more to show you. I haven't checked out IGS. So remind me after this next thing I show about Lovecraft things, because I want to show you guys something very silly. Very silly, very good. Let me get this video up. You guys are about to get nerded out on.
Your traps?
Get so hype. Get so hype right now. I expect full hype. I don't even know how to get full hype. Don't worry about it. I'm only giving you shit. I am only shit posting as only I can do. So you guys know the Chapel Roan song Pink Pony Club, right? Right? So I'm going to ruin Pink Pony Club for you in the best way possible, because you're going to hear the Spine. This automaton is named the Spine, and you're going to hear him sing Pink Pony Club. Okay? Okay. Also, he's pretty in his makeup. He's very pretty in his makeup.
I know you wanted me to stay, but I can't ignore the crazy visions of me in LA. And I heard that there's a special place where boys and girls can all be queens every single day.
How low that voice
I'm
is.
having wicked dreams of leaving Tennessee. Here's Santa Monica, I swear it's calling me. Won't make my mama proud, it's gonna cause a scene. She sees her baby girl, I know she's gonna scream. God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl,
He's
and
so
you dance
emotive.
at the club. Oh,
He's so emotive.
I'm just having fun on the stage in my heels. It's where I belong, down at the Pink Pony Club.
There is a pink pony in this video. I should warn you. There is a pink pony.
Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing down in West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. Pink Pony Club.
There's the first leap.
Lovers in the bathroom and a line outside the door. Black lights and a mirror disco ball. Every night's another reason why I left it all. I think my wicked dreams are you from Tennessee. Oh, Santa Monica, you've been too good to me. Won't make my mama proud. It's gonna cause a scene. She sees a baby girl.
Still love you and Tennessee, you're always on my mind. And Mama, every Saturday, I can hear your southern drawl 1,000 miles away saying, God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club.
You gotta wonder what else that costume was used for, you know?
Just having fun on the stage in my heels. It's where I belong, down at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing down in West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. Pink Pony
Especially
Club.
that He's so good. So he's not the only one in the band. It's not just steam-powered Spine. You haven't heard any of Roan's music? The last you heard was her sending security to harass a kid. Apparently that whole thing got PR'd out of proportion. I don't know the whole story, but it popped up like 17,000 times in my YouTubes, and it's a whole thing. Thing about male singers is you can train your voice upward. Yes, and you've trained yourself up an octave from your original range to sing the Mars Volta songs, but you can't train it downward. That's true. That is very true. Biology only goes so far, and there's a reason why they used to do what they used to do to male sopranos before they hit puberty. I had a music theory teacher who was a very interesting guy. Like he'd show up, he came out of retirement to teach music theory because he was bored. And he'd ride his motorcycle to school every day in his 70s. And he'd bitch about missing the early days in his career when he could like smoke an entire pack of cigarettes on his lunch break and give himself mild nicotine poisoning before he had to teach his afternoon classes. But it turned out that this dude like was a musician's musician, like tutored Howard Ashman at one point, musician's musician. And he used to piss and moan about having to listen to women hit high notes because he would just talk about how utterly nasal they always sounded, how it was always and forever sharp and the worst. I don't know if it's just something the Avatar is doing. My little dance is adorable. Oh, thank you. It's mostly me, partially jank. You learn to stretch your thoracic cavity a bit and relax your throat. You can maybe train down a whole note or so. Yeah, I think the most you can get is like you said, maybe like a third harmonic, but you can't really do much more than that. Don't actually read those stories. You just saw the headline and didn't pay attention. It's just the last thing you saw or heard about Ron. Oh yeah. No, the whole thing is just ridiculous. Learning how to belt without using your head voice is tough. The thing I like to tell people all the time when it comes to actually singing is if you're not feeling it in your abdominal muscles, you're probably straining your voice. If it's not something that you're just feeling happen throughout your abs and your core, unless you're in like a corset or corset style costume, you're straining your voice. Took years of awkward practice before you got up to 95% of Cedric's upper range, which is your biological limit. Throat singing is different and weird and super cool. And I cannot throat sing. Throat singing, the mechanics of throat singing are hard to explain. Do you know the Who? Not the Pete Townsend, Robert Daltrey, WHO Who, but the Who, the HU, the throat singing folk metal band. Are you familiar with their game? Oh, yes. But also one thing I wanted to say about Steam Powered Giraffe is they're all they all do sort of automatonic movement, right? They all started as a pantomime group and then realized they wanted to make music together. So they're all automatons, which is why he has that very bouncy, jittery, jolty movement. It's really cool. Cedric is a countertenor, more or less. He can hit the alto high notes. Yeah. Technically technically I'm a contralto. So I'm the other side of that. What's his name? What's his name? That's his name. That's his name. Okay, so let me find something real quick. Song with the Chair is a good example of the movements. Yes, you are correct. I am derailing here for a second because I want to show you guys something really cool. Anybody who doesn't know The Who, you're about to learn today. You're gonna get fish lessoned. Hold on. This is the lead singer of The Who, and you might have heard them in what Star Wars game was it, like a decade ago? Shit. They did a song in a Star Wars game like a decade ago, and I can't remember. I sound like a contralto? Yeah, that makes sense. The fact that I can hit any soprano notes operatically is honestly a miracle, and has taken many years of training. But I want to show you guys some throat singing by a really cool dude who is the lead singer of a Mongolian throat singing folk metal band. But first we're gonna start with this so you can just hear him do his thing. Start with a natural baritone. Here's Praxaquat. Welcome in. So throat singing is when you're able to hit dual harmonics. Okay, hold on. I gotta nerd out for a second here. You don't have a very high upper range personally, but you're impressed when people can do sustained high notes without cracking. Yeah, it's wizardry. I swear to God, it's wizardry. Little bit of music theory real quick. Fish's lessons on music. 10, I guess we're kind of in 103 right now. So if you have a grand piano, right? And you've got the lid open so all the strings can resonate and breathe and blah 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 blah. If you hit like middle C, right? The center note, the bum, and I know I'm hitting A because I'm tone blind. It's what we do here at Kawariko. It's our special skill. But if you hit that ba, you're going to hear and you're going to look underneath the piano or underneath the lid of the piano. You'll see like the string 5 notes up, the G natural. And I'm being very simplistic here as far as like what notes and things. We're not going into sharps or flats or chrome, like none of that. We're going very simple letters here. So if you hit C, you'll notice the G string just above it start resonating. And then the 5 notes above that start resonating, which in that case would be E. And then, yes, resonant coupling. Yes, exactly. So you'll see this happen on a piano, but it happens all the time with any string instrument. You can see it happen with woodwinds. Resonant harmonics are cool. The human voice can do that. Insert G string joke here. Yes. The magic of the G string. Brought to you by Kawari Koi. But the human voice can do that too. Your vocal cords generally work by kind of like not necessarily rubbing against each other, but vibrating really close next to each other. And the air passage through and around that is how you get voice. Harmonics are such a delightful rabbit hole. You are correct, Praxaquat. So throat singing is something that has developed among a few different cultures around the world, rather independently of each other. And it's the ability to basically make those two vocal cords harmonize with each other. So what you're going to hear, if you listen carefully, it's going to start to sound almost like when you're tuning an old radio and it hits that sort of like sort of tone. And you're going to hear 2 notes happening almost at the same time, definitely at the same time, but you might only be able to pick out one or the other. And he's going to harmonize with himself on this instrument because he's cool as shit. You know this video? Oh, good. Can you hear it? It's starting. you really start to hear the separation happening as he like warms up more fully into the song. It gets more dramatic, I think. The way they trill the notes that boggles your mind. That's extremely valid. I just think it's a very particular type of wizard magic. I think it's really cool. You like the album Divine Music from the jail, lots of throat singing and accordion, that one? Oh, I mean, those are two of my favorite things, throat singing and accordion. He's also teaching his daughter, which I think is really awesome. Also, you just got to appreciate a two-string harmonic instrument. Oh, Silverbuster, that sounds fascinating. Guy alleged by the USSR to be a Charles Manson-esque figure who converted and found peace in religion made music. Wow. So yeah, that's him throat singing. It's really cool. You'll add that there's a number of different styles of throat singing that arise from different manipulations of the vocal track. Yes, Kargira from engaging false vocal cords, Kume from filtering out and accentuating certain overtones with mouth shapes, and Sigit diminishing the fundamental but highlighting the overtones with the tongue to sound like a whistle tone. Yes. Alash? That sounds familiar. Hold on. Yes, 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 yes. The Alash Ensemble, right? Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Tuvan throat singing. I had an English teacher in high school who did Tuvan throat singing, and it was funny because this dude looked like he could have been an extra on The Office, and this is what he did for fun, was he learned throat singing. I had wanted to show one Who song off real quick. That the guy we just listened to, I wanted to show off his band real quick. Because it's the song that probably everybody knows. Give me just a minute to get this up. And I'm gonna skip a little bit of the opening because the opening is, I mean, it's cool, but it's not what we're here for at the moment. You're gonna have to give me just a second. I'm skipping through the video part of the music video. Okay, here we go, here we go. We skipped a whole minute of music video, so you wouldn't have to deal with it. I'm a considerate fish, I swear. I'm glad you like the ambience, thank you. I tried to update things recently. This is his band! Kicks so much ass. This kicks so much ass. Can you see the translation okay? Gotta let your hair down for this one? Hell yeah. I love me some folk metal. Have I tinkered with throat singing? I've tried and I've failed several times. I wish I could do it. Just love that slide. So, as far as throat singing goes, it's something I've considered giving another try now post-surgery. Because it turns out, being suffocated from the inside makes it hard to do air control. And now that that's not what's happening, maybe I can try it again and have better air control and not be all like contorted to make sound go. Turns out I was contorting to make sound go. Also, gorgeous scenery. A little different sound, but do you guys know Tenhi? Recovery's going great. I just need to work on my stamina and rebuilding my abs because they got cut open and they need to be all better. And they haven't been used much, so we gotta fix that. You drink too much milk to get a good rasp like that? Did you know Frank Sinatra used to not eat any dairy like 2 to 3 weeks before recording because he worried it would ruin his voice, like the sound of his voice? Sounds like a horse! So cool! They're so cool! Seems like something he would do. Yeah, right? You avoid milk as well, but for an entirely different and disgusting reason. Well, you know, that's fair. That's fair. Again, wizards. Wizards. Do you guys know Tenhi? It's a little different of a vibe here. But have you ever heard of Tenhi? By any chance? Am I the weirdest, wildest one here today? Tenhi is a Scandinavian vibes band, we'll call them. And this is probably going to be the last thing I show you tonight. We'll do this more. This is actually really fun. A Little You've Sung, you kind of sound like one of those gay theater kids, but any of those. Hey, Makito, welcome in! Welcome in, welcome in. We're nerding about music at the moment. I'm going to be cutting it shortly here. We played a very fucked up part of I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. So we're palate cleansing with music. So I'm gonna learn you guys this band called Tenhi, which is really cool. They are I think they're Norwegian, they might be Swedish. It hasn't been much music talk, for what it's worth. We've talked throat singing, and we've talked steam-powered giraffe. So it's not been like a whole lot of music talk. But I'm gonna introduce you guys to Tenhi real quick. Because these fucking slap, dude. And it starts kind of soft and kind of quiet. This album is from 15 years ago. They're still making music. They've been making music for like 20 years now. We didn't talk about Freeform and Tribe, then you don't mind missing it so much. I do know Heilung, yes. I have a couple friends who've gone to see them a few times, and I'm very envious. You will derail anything with steam-powered giraffe. Well, that's because they're awesome. Finally got to see them in concert, and it was so amazing. It was so cool. So a lot of Tenhi's stuff is historical or very historically based. I've known more than one person who's like, I can't listen to a full album because something about it is depressing. Probably because it sounds like a Scandinavian winter. Historically based on You're not in a position to go and they're almost never here. It was honestly pure luck that I got to. I've been trying for almost like 15 years now, and I finally got to see them. Hey Zakinator, welcome in. So just like really quiet, meditative until suddenly it's not sometimes. Oh, no, I lied. I have one more thing to show you guys. I have one more thing I need to show you. Forgive me. Forgive me. Hold on. The ADHD is strong. Oh, the audio's not coming through? Well, that's okay. We're gonna fix it anyway. I'm going to introduce you guys to something else, and I'm gonna fix it. This is a group that's very confusing, confounding, enjoyable for a lot of people. They don't have a set sound. They don't have a set language. Sometimes they sing in English, sometimes they sing in Latin, sometimes they sing in French, sometimes they sing in nobody really knows. But I'm gonna learn you today, and this is the song we're gonna end on, since audio wasn't coming through. You're gonna get some baby fish music. This is called Omnis Mundi Creatora by Helium Bola. Good beat boops, yes! This is what they put on instead of Baby Einstein, Beethoven Mix number 8. Session time. It's the official soundtrack of Peach Childhood. Yeah, kind of, actually. This and like Birthday Massacre and Rasputina and... it's fun. It's super fun, and their sound isn't always like this, which is really cool. Sometimes they sound like Renaissance folk. Sometimes they sound like this. So yeah, this is Helium Bola. I love Helium Bola. Mentioning Freeform wasn't so far off. No, not so far off. One of these days, I'm just gonna put a playlist together and make you guys listen to it as we stream, and you're gonna be like, oh, Fish weird. Oh, Fish weird. You trust Fish with the ox? I appreciate the vote of confidence. We'll see how long that holds out for. Fish's odds weird, mentally healthy people do not become VTubers. Shut up! Fish can't outweed your taste. You were in the super deep underground internet techno scene for a long time. That's excellent. We might have crossed paths at one point. Online. Oh my god. Fish weird is one of the fundamental truths of the universe, along with Fish cool and Fish cute. Thank you! No live adult entertainment or DJ loser than we definitely did. Interesting. I'm gonna have to go listen and see if I actually know them, because sometimes names don't ring. You attended Sonic Circuits once? Oh, sick. When I lived in Maryland, I went to Starscape, which was a 70-ish hour EDM festival, and that was sick. That was absolutely sick. Got to see Magma. Shit. I bullied people into listening to 65 Days of Static until they were addicted. I'm doing my part. Think they're only US tour. Oh, dude! Well, I'm envious. Urge no more intensifies. I have an Otakon story about a pretty rave girl. Media and stuff works for music sharing. Yeah, Praxiclot. That's totally great. Think you preferred Kabu's Torabi's band though? No, I have a pretty rave girl story from Otakon. One time at Otakon, I found this pretty girl. I was at the afters music party that they do all of the times, and yeah, join the Discord. Everybody should join the Discord. It's great. 65 Days of Static, a band? Or did you listen? No, it's a band called 65 Days of Static. They have a Christmas song that doesn't sound like any other Christmas song you've ever heard, I promise. It's great, they're great. But yeah, I was, okay. I even remember the song that was playing, because at this point it was a happy hardcore iteration of, Where the Fuck is Alice? And this cybergoth girl who was like 5'11" in lifted boots like knee-high platform goth boots, and she was all in black and red with dreadfalls and had like this pretty like aesthetic mask on, and I only saw her eyes and exactly how much makeup she had on them, and she was beautiful, and she grabbed me and we started dancing, wondering who the fuck Alice was and where the fuck Alice was, and I kept running into her all night, and she'd make cute winks at me and flirt with me, and I didn't follow her, and that might be one of the greatest regrets of my life, not following her at the end of the night. This moment is seared into my brain, yes. She was so pretty and tall and scary looking, and I just wanted to Fish lore! Sounds like one of your exes, but with better fashion sense. She had excellent fashion sense. She was a treasure. I hear the song Pretty Rave Girl and I think of her to this day. And that was many ago. And I know this pretty rave girl, and I just think, yes, my pretty rave girl. She's disappeared forever, but she's my pretty rave girl, and she lives in my heart forever. We shared a moment once, and that's all I needed. Should have been 5'11" naturally, would have been better. I mean, yes, as president of the Short Girls Club, Tall Girls Win. Lift me up and make me scared of how high I am. It's my favorite. But on that note, we are probably going to end it here for the night because I need to use the sleep. I actually, I took tomorrow off from work because I'm so tired, and I'm probably going to go sleep for the next 17 hours. Not even exaggerating. I'm still in recovery. So that I, sometimes you just need a day in bed playing Hibernating Bear. Your ex was 5'11" naturally, but she liked that you still made her feel short. Oh, holy crap, Makita. I didn't realize you were an Ent. Congratulations. That is, wow. Yeah, it was great to have you guys around. We'll do something a little less heavy next time. Maybe take a break from I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream and come back to it in a couple weeks. And it'll be great. It'll be rad. Short girls cuter. You can look down on them when you hug. I mean, that is cool and all. I do like that bit. Being short has its perks. But tall girls. I like tall girls. Both are perfect, yes. Alright, let me find somewhere for us to raid out to. Let's see. Oh. You guys, your character's the same height as you are IRL, 6'3". Wow. Oh, Zakinator, I'm sorry. We started... Usually I go longer, but we gotta take it easy tonight because I'm a very eepsy fish. I was actually having health issues at work from how tired I am. So I need to go get into bed and do bed things. And sleep. And we should find somewhere to go and go bother people. Where should we go? I'm sorry, we will be back, Zakinator, on Thursday, and there will be more happening on Thursday for sure. One more I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, probably in a couple weeks. Might take a week off to do maybe more Pro Street, and then I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream will probably be shortly after that. I do post a schedule every week-ish on the YouTube and the Blue Sky and the Discord. Vicky? Who is Vicky, Makita? Who am I missing or forgetting or about to be introduced to? Vicky the Rat? Well, I like the name already. Vicky the Rat just chatting. You look to see if there's anyone you can recommend, and there's going. Alright, let me get our raid message out for you guys. So you can have it. Anybody who doesn't have it yet. But yeah, no, let's go bother a rat. I like rats. Rats are good. Rats are very good. So yeah, we'll be back on Thursday to do more fish things. We're doing Uma Musume this week, so that'll be great. We are rats are good. Rats are good. Rats are great pets and great friends. My birthday is coming up in like a month and a half, and I keep mentioning it because I'm working on a couple things. It's probably going to be like a whole day event. We're going to do a whole bunch of stuff. I'm looking at games to maybe do as a group. So if you have a recommendation, you can post that in the Discord. I also have like a marshmallow up. If anybody has any goofy questions, we can do something with that. But I have some plans, and I'm making more plans, and I'm getting excited, and you should too. But we're gonna go raid this rat and have a good time, and yeah. I want to say thank you to everybody who hung out today, because you know, this was a time. This was a heavy one. So we'll take a breather next week and do more heavy the week after. That sounds like a good plan. A little bit of a palate cleanser and then jumping right back into the shit. Schemes even, yes. We here at Koariko fully endorse schemes. But I hope you have a good day or night or whatever time of o'clock it is for you. And I'll see you Thursday. And you take care and be rad and Otsukoi.